During the Cold War, the world was divided not only by weapons, but by signals. Invisible to radar, yet constantly present in the air. And some of those signals never stopped. One of them, UVB 76. In the West, it is known as the buzzer. Others simply call it the mysterious station. This is not a myth, not a horror story. This is an analysis of real signals, real systems, and real strategy. Since the late 1970s, a strange signal has been heard on the shortwave radio band. A repeating mechanical sound, a continuous, monotonous buzzing tone. 4 hours, days, years. And the most unusual part, it never stops. Sometimes, however, the silence breaks. A male or female voice speaks in Russian. Names, numbers, code words. Then silence again, and the buzzer returns. Radio enthusiasts gave this signal the name UVB 76. It was its original call sign. Frequency, 4,625 kilohertz. This frequency is open. Anyone can listen. But no one knows exactly what it is. The Soviet Union collapsed. Systems changed. But UVB kept broadcasting. Why would a radio station operate non-stop for over 40 years? The answer lies somewhere between technology and strategy. The strongest theory. A military communication system. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union built fail-safe communication networks. These systems had to function even during war. Signals like UVB 76 could serve several purposes. Keeping a communication channel constantly active, remaining ready for emergency commands, testing strategic command networks, possibly maintaining automated response systems. Some analysts suggest if the signal stops, it may indicate system activation, one of the most secret Soviet projects. The perimeter system. In the West, it is known as Dead Hand. This system was designed to automatically respond in case of a nuclear strike without human command. Some researchers believe UVB 76 could be linked to this system. There is no official confirmation, but the possibility cannot be completely dismissed. The signal itself seems simple, but simple systems are often the most stable. UVB 76 signal characteristics: analog carrier, low bandwidth, long distance transmission, minimal energy consumption, difficult to block. This is not a random broadcast. This is a purpose-built system. In the 2000s, observers noticed the station's location had changed. The old base was found abandoned. Radio equipment, records, cables. But no official explanation. In 2010, the signal stopped for several hours. Then it returned. For the radio community, this was a major event. UVB 76 is not alone. During the Cold War, networks known as number stations existed. These stations, broadcast coded numbers, were used for espionage communication. Some remain active today. These systems represent the silent side of technology. UVB 76 is not only technical, it has psychological influence. A constant, unchanging signal creates a sense of control, a sign that the system is still active. Sometimes, power lies in being unseen. The internet has created many stories about UVB-76. Hidden bases, underground cities, automated nuclear systems, even paranormal theories. But the facts are simple. This is a real military signal, and its full purpose remains undisclosed. UVB-76 reminds us of one thing: systems change, nations collapse, but some signals remain. History is not always written with noise. Sometimes, history is a signal that never stops broadcasting. And that signal is still active. Deep in the vast expanse of Russia's shortwave radio spectrum, a ghost signal has been broadcasting for over 40 years. It's a monotonous, relentless buzzing sound, occasionally interrupted by strange, coded messages. Two radio enthusiasts and mystery lovers around the world. It's known as UVB-76, or more affectionately, the buzzer. This isn't just a random bit of static. It's one of the longest droning and most perplexing mysteries of the Cold War era, a relic that continues to broadcast its eerie symphony to this day. What is it? Who is sending it? And what happens if the buzzing stops? The story of UVB-76 begins sometime in the late 1970s, though the first confirmed recordings date back to 1982. For decades, it broadcasted a simple, repeating 2-second beep. Then, in the early 90s, the signal changed to the now famous buzzing tone, earning its nickname, broadcasting on the frequency 4,625 kHz. This signal is what's known as a shortwave signal. This is crucial because shortwave radio waves can travel immense distances by bouncing off the Earth's ionosphere, allowing them to be heard thousands of miles away. This global reach is exactly why shortwave was the preferred medium for international broadcasting and military communications during the Cold War. The signal originates from Russia, and its location has been a subject of intense investigation. For years, a community of dedicated radio hobbyists, known as amateur radio operators or hams, used a technique called radio direction finding to triangulate the source. By taking bearings from multiple listening posts across Europe, they pinpointed the transmitter to a military base near the town of Poverovo, just outside Moscow. Photos emerged of abandoned buildings, scattered documents, and a haunting atmosphere, fueling speculation. Then, in 2010, something unexpected happened. The signal went silent for a day, and when it returned, it was broadcasting from a new location. The buzzer had moved. The new site was traced to a location near St. Petersburg, suggesting an organized, deliberate relocation of a still active system. But the real mystery lies in the interruptions. Every so often, the monotonous buzz ceases, replaced by a live human voice, usually speaking Russian. These transmissions are brief, cryptic, and follow a rigid format. A typical message might sound something like this. UVB July 6th, 18008. B 742799914. This is a phonetic alphabet call sign followed by a code word and a series of numbers. These messages are believed to be coded communications for military units. For example, on Christmas Eve of 1997, a voice read, UVB 76. UVB 76. 18008 BRO MAL 7427 9914, and on September 1st, 2010. Just after the station moved, a message was heard. Mikhail Dmitry Senja, Boris Anemi DZ HB, 0-4 menos, 9 menos 7, menos 9, de R&D. OUT. The station's call sign has changed over the years, from UVB 76 to MDZ-HB, but its purpose remains shrouded in secrecy. So, what are the leading theories? The most popular and chilling explanation is tied to a rumored Soviet-era doomsday device known as the Dead Hand System, or Perimeter. The theory goes that UVB-76 is a fail-safe mechanism. The constant buzzing is a heartbeat signal, telling the system that everything is okay. If Russia were to be hit by a decapitating nuclear strike, wiping out its leadership and command structure, the signal would stop. This silence would then trigger an automated, massive retaliatory nuclear launch against its enemies. In this scenario, UVB-76 is literally a finger on the trigger of Armageddon, a constant, buzzing reminder of the nuclear precipice the world once stood on, perhaps still does. Another, less apocalyptic theory suggests it's simply a communication system for Russia's western military district. The constant buzz might serve to keep the frequency occupied and clear for priority messages, a bit like a dial tone for the military. The voice messages would be routine orders or drills sent to military units and recruitment centers across the district. This theory is supported by the fact that some of the code words and numbers in the broadcasts have allegedly been traced to specific military commands. It's a more mundane explanation, but it fits the evidence of a well-organized, long-running military operation. There are other, more fringe theories too. Some speculate it's a form of ionosphere research, with the signal being used to study the properties of the Earth's upper atmosphere. Others have suggested it's a numbers station used for espionage, transmitting coded messages to spies in the field. But the sheer power of the transmitter and the rigid, almost automated nature of the broadcast lend more weight to a military purpose. The psychological impact of UVB-76 is fascinating. For the global community of listeners, it's more than just a radio signal. It's a portal to a bygone era of espionage and nuclear brinkmanship. It's a puzzle that has captivated thousands who spend hours listening, logging transmissions, and debating theories on forums and online groups. They have built an entire subculture around this one signal, complete with live streams, archives of voice messages, and detailed wikis. This persistence speaks to a fundamental human desire to solve the unsolved, to find order in chaos. The buzzer is a constant, humming presence in the background of our noisy digital world. A reminder that some mysteries are not meant to be solved easily, if at all. In an age of instant information, where every secret seems to be just a Google search away, UVB 76 stands as a stubborn anomaly. It's a piece of the Cold War that never ended. A ghost in the machine that continues to broadcast its enigmatic message to anyone who cares to listen. Whether it's a doomsday switch, a military coordination network, or something else entirely, the buzzer remains a powerful symbol of the unseen forces that shape our world. Its steady, monotonous hum is a sound that asks more questions than it answers, echoing from the past into an uncertain future. What do you think its purpose is? Let me know your theories in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest notifications.